It's state championship basketball time. Good evening, everyone. This is Al Vestro, along with Al Vestro, Glenn Culligan, and Gordy Woods at courtside in the Central Connecticut State University Gym, Kaiser Hall. Tonight, in just a few minutes, we'll be sending you all the play-by-play action of the state championship M Division game between Sacred Heart of Waterbury and St. Thomas Aquinas, two-time state champion, and we will send you this ball game with the best wishes as a public service by Connecticut. We have watched one ball game already here today, and there have been two completed already. The N.V.L champion, Brian McMahon, in that division. The L champion was decided last night, of course, as Warren Harding defeated Wilby. And we've also had a game this afternoon which Terryville was victorious over Chippewa to win the S State Championship, and now there's only one more to be decided, and that's the M Division between Sacred Heart and Aquinas. Right now, over to Glenn Culligan with a message into this ball game, very heavily favored over Sacred Heart. St. Thomas, two-time defending Class M state champion, and they deserve to be so because they are a very tough, very well-coached team. They've got two of the finest players in the state of Connecticut in Josh Farrell and Carl Miazga. These two alone could make a team. But along with that, St. Thomas has 5 or 6 other ball players that can go in and start with any team in the state. They are good, they are fast, they are experienced, and they've been here before as far as the finals go in state championship play. Sacred Heart has not been here before. As a matter of fact, Sacred Heart has not been in the finals since 1966-1967, when Sacred Heart was victorious over Fairfield Prep to win the state title in the team that had such players as Joe Suma and Big Don Sasso and Ned Cunningham. Great basketball team, and the last team to win a state championship in Waterbury. Well, in the past 2 years, thus far, 3 teams in Waterbury have made the finals of state tournament competition, only to go down to defeat in the finals. Last year, the Holy Cross Crusaders in N.V.L lost to Norwalk. Then Crosby lost to St. Bernard's in the L Division. This year, Wilby in the L Division has gone down to Warren Harding, and Sacred Heart now is carrying all the banners for the city of Waterbury as they go on to take St. Thomas Aquinas, the two-time defending M champion. And we will get to talking about both of these teams in a very short while. But first, here is Glenn Culligan. Indeed, Glenn, it's a beautiful facility, and it's a great place to broadcast the game from because you get such a great vantage point of the gym. This gym holds, I believe, 4,400 people. We're filled to capacity, just about capacity this afternoon for Terryville and Chippewa. And by the way, our congratulations to the Terryville Kangaroos and their coach Art Ham for a great victory this afternoon. What a terrific display of basketball by these two teams, and great crowd support on both sides. People of Washington and Terryville are to be congratulated for the way they supported their teams. And to one of the greatest displays of sportsmanship that we have ever seen, Coach Fran Gallo of Chippewa with Coach Art Ham of Terryville. It was something beautiful to see these men embrace at the end of the ball game, something I certainly will never forget. Both of these teams tonight, Sacred Heart and St. Thomas Aquinas, are going through their warm-up paces on the floor. St. Thomas Aquinas will be the home team tonight in more ways than one. St. Thomas Aquinas is from New Britain, and we were just taking a little lunch break between ball games. We walked down to the corner restaurant, the whole crew, and on our way back, we ran into about a 700 or 800 car parade that made their way here to Central Connecticut State University, all packed full of St. Thomas Aquinas fans. And the parade was long and loud. They are out here in force to support their school. And, well, they might be. They are very close. They do not have that far to travel, so it's not that much of an effort for them. However, the Waterbury people have rose to the occasion also. And the Waterbury stands here for Sacred Heart are just about filled also. So kudos for the Waterbury people and their support of Sacred Heart. Right now we're going to turn it over to Glenn Kennedy Eagles, and besides which she is also probably Coach Eddie Generali's best friend, Jackie Taglia. Jackie, welcome to our sports broadcasting booth, and you know your friend Eddie Generali. What is he thinking about going into this ball game?
Well, he's a little nervous tonight, I can tell you that. And you can't blame him. You know, first time into the finals. He's playing a team tonight who's been there 2 other times, victorious both times. So he's, you know, he's concerned about this game, but hey, it's a state championship game. You know, both teams go in with the same type of momentum. They have everything going for them, and I think it's going to be a good game tonight.
Jackie, did Eddie intimate to you how he plans on stopping Josh Farrell and Carl Miazga?
Well, we're talking this afternoon, and he's going to try a little combination, some gimmicky stuff on him to start the game. He knows that he has to stop Miazga. He knows that Farrell will kill him from the outside if they let him shoot. So he realizes if he can shut those 2 guys down, the rest could be easy for him. Looking at the box scores for the last several games, they haven't got any scoring out of anybody else besides their 2 key people. So if he could shut those guys down, he'd be in good shape tonight.
Of course, but saying we're going to shut them down and doing it is 2 different things. These are 2 tremendous ball players, as everybody knows, Jackie.
We played them 2 years in a row. We played them the last 2 years in a row, Allie. They beat us triple overtime 2 years ago down at Sullyton High School, and last year we played out Bristol Central in the first round, and they beat us out there. So I know these guys very well. We've played them the last 2 years. They're a fine team, well disciplined.
And of course, their coach Bill Cardarelli is a fierce competitor. He hates to lose, and it shows out there with his team. He's got that team under pretty much complete control. They do what he says, and as you say, very, very well disciplined team.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about him walking in front of your booth tonight anyways, right?
That's right. Jackie Taglia, thanks very much for joining us here. We know you want to root on the Hearts.
Thanks, Sally. I appreciate it. Good luck to Sacred Heart tonight.
Okay, Jack Taglia. Now over to Glenn for... Okay, Glenn. Well, the starting lineup for Sacred Heart will be the lineup that they've been going with all season long. In the guard positions, it'll be co-captain Pete Tian, a 5'10" senior, along with a very talented junior guard by the name of Anthony Perry. He is a 6-footer. The center spot for Sacred Heart, it will be 6'5" Henry Brown. He is a junior. And in the forward positions, co-captain Richie Green, a 6'1" senior, and rounding out the starting lineup, 6'2" junior Calvin Glenn. Substitutions who will see action for Sacred Heart include Ossie Majel, a 6'2" junior, Paul Yates, a 5'10" senior, Craig Woods, a 5'9" junior, Dave Franks, a 6'3" junior, Dan DuPont, a 6'1" sophomore. Sacred Heart, coached by Enna Generali. He is assisted by Chris Murphy and Mark Callahan. The San Luis Aquinas Saints are coached by Bill Cardarelli, and he is assisted by Tony Vesey. All the starting lineups have been introduced. The referees for tonight's ball game, Don Warzoka and Peter Carroll, and the alternate is Roger Gratu. Right now, before the game does get underway, ladies and gentlemen, we will hear our national anthem. But before we get to one more commercial, we will probably all have to stand right now, as we do. And we hope for the best for our Sacred Heart team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. with the playing of the national anthem cut a little bit short. Over to Glenn Culligan. Henry Brown against Carl Miazga. And to bring all the play-by-play action, hopefully, here is three-time Connecticut Sports Broadcaster of the Year, Al Vestro.
Thank you very much, Ali. At midcourt, it's Miazga jumping against Henry Brown. And I don't know whether I'm going to be able to last, Ali. Tap picked up by the Hearts. Glenn in the forecourt to Green. Rich Green lays it up, and good. He was fouled on the play. The Hearts go ahead 2-0, and Rich Green will go to the free throw line. The foul was committed by Miazga, and thereby hangs the tail, folks. If they can get 2 or 3 quick personal fouls on the big bruising Carl Miazga, Sacred Heart has got a chance of winning this ball game, and got good. At the free throw line, Richie Green. Set, shoots it up, good. The Hearts lead 3-0. That's a good start for the Hearts. Now Josh Farrell gets the ball, brings it down over the middle. He's the team playmaker, and I want to tell you, if ever you saw a juiced-up ball player, that boy is really Mr. Intensification personified. In the forecourt, Masolik shoots it up in the corner, and good. Masolik was the one player for the St. Thomas Aquinas team who hurt the Hearts early in their last ball game with 3 quick pops from the deep corner. In the forecourt come the Hearts now. Calvin Glenn over the far side to Rich Green. Green pivoting around, turns, fall away shot up, around and out. Rebound underneath is picked up by St. Thomas Aquinas. Masolik. Masolik to Bauer. Bauer to Miazga. Shoots it up in the side. No good. Rebound by Calvin Glenn. Glenn to Anthony Perry. Anthony Perry in the forecourt. Jump shot on the fly. Up. No good. Rebound. Picked up by Sacred Heart. Shot is up. Missed. Rebound is picked up by Masolik again. Score is 3-2. Hearts lead by 1 in the forecourt. Josh Farrell over the far side with the ball. Outside the foul circle. Passes over the far side to Bauer. Bauer with the ball high over his head at the far side. Passes off to Lachlan. Lachlan underneath. Shoots it up. No good. The rebound picked up by Sacred Hearts. Pete Tian. Tian quickly down over the middle in the forecourt on the near side. Goes into the corner. Comes back out again. Outside the foul circle now. Looks around. Holding it. Passes off to Anthony Perry. Perry closely guarded by Bauer. Over the near side to Pete Tian. Tian with the ball in the near side corner, holding the ball high over his head. Now starts the drive. Now he chews up a jump shot, and he's called traveling. Did not make the basket. The Heart shooting of the basket to our right here in the first half. And St. Thomas Aquinas shooting at the basket to our left, as we are seated up high overlooking the Kaiser Gym floor here at Central Connecticut State University. In the forecourt of the ball. A traveling violation call against Lachlan. Oh, a couple of travels nullify each other, and the Hearts will put the ball into play. St. Thomas using a half-court pickup, a 1-2-2 box defensive setup. Perry in the forecourt with the ball. Passes over the side of Tian. He fakes now. Jump shot up and good. Hearts lead 5-2. Almost 2 minutes going by here in the first quarter. Down over the middle of the forecourt comes Kurt Bauer with the ball outside the foul circle. Pass over this side of Masolik. Masolik jump shot in the deep corner. Swish. Boy, he is deadly with that jump shot in the corner. That's 2 in a row for Masolik. It's a 5-4 ball game. Hearts down court. Perry driving in. Has the ball knocked out of his hands. Picks it up underneath and holds on to it. Now passes off to Green underneath. And what's the call? Out of bounds play. Well, the Hearts come up with a turnover, and it's St. Thomas Aquinas. That is a second turnover in the opening minutes of this ball game here at Central Connecticut. And pass over the side of Masolik. Masolik almost loose again. Pass off to Lachlan. He shoots it up, misses. Rebound picked up by Calvin Glenn. He loses the ball. Picked up by over to go Miazga. Miazga's foul, I believe. Miazga was fouled as they went up for a layup. Foul is called against Pete Tian. Carl Miazga, blonde, husky-looking lad. Man, he really uses his physical fitness underneath that hoop when he's going for those rebounds. He has a chance to tie it up. He's going to get 2. And if he makes the first, he misses the first. So now best he can do here is tie it up. If he makes the second shot, it's a 5-4 ball game. The Hearts lead by 1. 5:26 left to go in the first quarter. All of the action coming away over WATR Radio. Waterbury's first station second shot is good. It's a tie ball game. And Ali, I want to congratulate you on the excellent job you did on that Terryville-Chippewa game this afternoon. Tremendous. You hadn't seen any of those ball players. In the forecourt come the Hearts. Pass underneath, deflected and picked up by Farrell. Farrell stepped out of bounds of the end zone, and the Sacred Heart players, Sacred Heart fans don't like that. A layup shot is good by Mazolik. And now the St. Thomas Aquinas team goes ahead. The fans at the other end were right down on the play, and they seem to feel that Farrell stepped over the baseline. Perry, a shot in the outside, hits the rim, bounds off, rebound, underneath, fought for, picked up by Green. He turns, shoots it up, and he is fouled. And let's see who committed that foul. Foul is committed by Mazolik. That's his first. 7-5 the score. Rich Green is going to the free throw line to take a pair. Foul shooting is so important in this ball game. Shot is up and missed. And that is exactly what hurt the Hearts in the last ball game. They missed their foul shots, whereas St. Thomas Aquinas made theirs, and they made a fantastic number of conversions from the free throw line. That won them a ball game. Second shot is good, and it's a 7-6 ball game. Aquinas leads by 1. And Farrell, the team playmaker, brings it down over the middle, gets into the forecourt outside the foul circle. Over the far side, he passes off to Mazolik. Now to Farrell, set, shoots it up. Around and good. He's the most nonchalant shooter you ever want to see. 9-6, Aquinas leading by 3. Over the far side in the forecourt, Calvin Glenn with the ball. He shoots one up from way out. Good! A beauty by Calvin Glenn. So the Hearts respond with a two-pointer, makes it a 9-8 ball game. Aquinas down over the middle in the forecourt again. Farrell passes over this side into the corner. Mazolik out to Farrell. Farrell, close together now. Pass off to Lachlan. Lachlan shoots it up, and let's see what the call is. Foul against Henry Brown. And Lachlan will go to the free throw line for a pair for the Saints from New Britain. Ferland has committed the ball game for Aquinas, replacing Bauer. Shot is up and good. These Aquinas boys do not miss their foul shots. I can't remember how many they made in the last ball game. Allie, can you? It was 23 out of 26, something like that. 10-8 the score of this now. Aquinas leads by 2. Second shot by Lachlan is around and out. The rebound is batted around underneath, picked up by Calvin Glenn. So the Hearts on the move. Glenn to Perry, gets it down over the middle of the forecourt at the far side. Closely guarded by Ferland. Passes cross over this side of Tien. Tien with the ball, holding it high over his head. Pass off to Brown. Brown shoots it up, hits the rim, bounds off. Rebound picked up by Aquinas. Farrell gets it down over the middle of the forecourt quickly. Outside the foul circle, looking around, passes over this side of Ferland. Ferland to Mazolik. Now it comes to Lachlan. He goes driving in underneath, shoots it up, and he is fouled again. And the basket will count. Oh, the Saints lead by 4 now. Foul is committed by Calvin Glenn. Dave Franks is coming into the ball game for the Hearts, and he replaces Henry Brown. Lachlan at the free throw line. Trying to see if he can give his Aquinas team a 5-point lead, and he does. 13-8 the score. Aquinas leads. 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. Down over the middle, Anthony Perry in the ball game for the Hearts. Passes over the side to Pete Tien. Aquinas using that shifting, moving zone. Cross-court pass over the far side is deflected out of bounds by Lachlan. It'll be Sacred Heart's ball out of bounds at the far side in the forecourt. 13-8 in case you join us. St. Thomas Aquinas leading by 5 here in the opening minutes of play at Central Connecticut State University Gym. The pass comes into Anthony Perry in the backcourt. Perry closely got it by Ferland, gets it back into the forecourt, outside the foul circle, over the far side, goes down the lane, pass off underneath to Green, lays it up and in. Nice pass. 13-10. Hearts cut the St. Thomas lead by down to 3. And there are 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this ball game. With the ball, Farrell over the far side of Ferland. Ferland in the corner to Mazolik. Mazolik now fakes the shot, passes back over the side. It comes to Farrell, shoots it up, misses. Rebound is picked up by Anthony Perry, and the Hearts have a chance now to move down to within 1. Perry driving in the forecourt, shoots it up in the foul line. Good. 13-12. Hearts have moved right back into real close contention with 2:37 left to go in the first quarter. Down over the middle of the forecourt. Over the far side, Furlan to Mazolik in the corner. Back to Furlan. Furlan over this side of Farrell. He's got room, but he does not shoot as Pete Tien comes up on him. Pass cross court over the far side of Mazolik. He goes into the foul lane, shoots it up, and good. That's 3-4 beauties for Mazolik, and he has 8 points. And the Saints lead by 3, 15-12. Perry in the forecourt, pass off to Calvin Glenn. He goes into the foul line, shoots it up short, rebound, batted up in the air, and there's a foul called against St. Thomas. Foul is called against Mazolik. That's his second. Not a shooting foul. I don't think. No, it's not a shooting foul. That's the third team foul. Pass comes in to Glenn. Shoots up front of the hoop. Good. Calvin Glenn on a fine alley-oop play. Makes it a 15-14 ball game. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Down over the middle quickly in the forecourt come the Saints. Over the far side it goes in the corner of Mazolik. Mazolik to Lachlan. Lachlan, closely got it. Almost has the ball stolen. Passes off. Now to Lachlan. Lachlan is called traveling, and the Hearts have a chance now to go ahead. Taking the ball out is Richie Green. Passes into Anthony Perry. Perry leisurely gets it down over the middle. Now he's picked up defensively by Bauer. At the foul line. Passes over the far side of Glenn. Calvin Glenn starts the drive. Has the ball knocked out of his hands, and there's a foul called against Farrell. That is Josh Farrell's first foul of the ball game and the fourth team foul. So on the next foul committed by St. Thomas, the Hearts will get the benefit of the 1-1 from the free throw line. Now Pete Tien comes out of the ball game. Paul Yates comes in for Sacred Heart. 1:35 left to go in the first quarter. A pass comes into Anthony Perry. Perry closely got it by Bauer. Pivoting around. Now turns, shoots it up on the fly. Misses. The rebound is knocked out of bounds off one of the St. Thomas players on a fine defensive play by Dave Franks. Very smart play by Franks. Hearts will get the ball out of bounds from underneath their own hoop. 1:25 left to go in the first quarter. Pass comes into Rich Green to Yates. Over the far side he goes into the corner. Perry shoots him in the deep corner. No good. Rebound is up and good by Calvin Glenn. And Glenn has 6 points, and the Hearts lead by 1, 16-15. Hearts in a full court press now. Mazolik in the forecourt with the ball. Pass over the side of Lachlan. Shoots up in the deep corner. No good. Rebound. Fought for. And there's a foul call against Dave Franks. That is a fourth team foul for the Hearts. So the bonus will be in effect for both teams on the next foul committed. Not a shooting foul. The pass comes in to Farrell. Over the side it comes to Mazolik in the corner. Shoots it up. And no good. The rebound picked up by Dave Franks. Franks to Yates. Yates long pass down court to Calvin Glenn. Glenn banks it up and good. Hearts lead by 3, 18-15. Down over the middle. Farrell driving in the forecourt. And there's a foul call against Paul Yates, I believe. Or is it Calvin Glenn? All is against Yates. Man, did you see Farrell come down that court alley like a man possessed? He passed off underneath to Lachlan, and Calvin Glenn comes out of the ball game, and Ozzie Majel comes in for Sacred Heart. At the free throw line, Chris Lachlan. Lachlan will take a pair. 44 seconds left to go on the first quarter. Shot from the foul line is good. This St. Thomas team does not miss their foul shots, and that is what won them the ball game the last time they played Sacred Heart. They scored a fantastic number from the free throw line. 23 points from the second shot is good again. 18-17. Hearts lead by 1. 42 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Hearts with the ball. Bring it down over the middle is Paul Yates. Passes over this side, and he's called traveling. So St. Thomas has a chance now to go ahead. Hearts picked up a 3-point lead, but they couldn't seem to add to it. Farrell with the ball over the far side. Passes cross court over this side. In the corner it comes to Mazolik. Back out it comes to Bauer. To Mazolik. Back to Bauer. Cross court to Farrell. Farrell holding it. They're going to run the clock and take the last shot on this first. No, Farrell faked his. Now he faked twice as though he's going to take the shot. Decided not to. 13 seconds left to go. They'll either set it up for Farrell or Mazolik. Pass over the, no, now it's Lachlan shooting it up, and he misses from the deep corner. Follow-up shot is good by Miazga, and that's where he shines. And there's a buzzer. The end of the first quarter at St. Thomas 19, Sacred Heart 18. Here's going
to play. Sacred Heart staying right with this St. Thomas team. Hearts look very good out there on the floor. They threw the ball away 3 times, which was not bad against the very tough pressure that St. Thomas gives. Hearts had a little bit of tough luck on their shooting. Even though their percentage was good, they had a couple of good percentage shots that didn't drop for them. But all in all, a very good first quarter of basketball. The Hearts do not seem intimidated at all by this St. Thomas team. They are fighting hard. They're showing a very good account of themselves thus far. I'm pleased the way Sacred Heart looks. We're ready for second period action. Henry Brown ready to square off against Carl Miazga in the center circle. For second period action, here is Al Vestro.
Thank you, Allie. The tap is picked up by the Hearts. Again, Calvin Glenn to Anthony Perry. Drives in, bank shot up and missing. There's a foul. Call against Lachlan. That is his first. Anthony Perry will go to the free throw line for a pair. The bonus is in effect now for both ball clubs. And, of course, the team that converts the most from the free throw line when the bonus is in effect is going to have a decided advantage. Shot in the foul line. He's up, around, and out. I don't know what it is, but the Hearts seem to put an awful lot of English on that ball. They spin it when it goes up there, and the ball just spins around the hoop and pops out. Perry's second shot is up and off again. Rebound is knocked into the hands of Miazga. Oh, the Hearts throw away a couple of opportunities there to go ahead in the forecourt with the ball. Farrell bouncing around like a whirling dervish out there. Passes outside the foul circle to Bauer. Back over this side it comes to Farrell. Back to Bauer outside the foul circle. Cross-court over the far side. It goes to Mazolik. Mazolik coming out of the corner. Passes over this side. In the corner comes to Farrell. Set, shoots it up. Good. Well, St. Thomas leads now by 3, 21-18. Both teams have enjoyed three-point advantages at different times here in the first half. In the forecourt, the Hearts with the ball. Pass over this side to Tien. Tien, cross-court over the far side. In the corner goes to Calvin Glenn. Glenn to Perry. Perry, a long shot from way out. Nowhere near on the air ball. Didn't hit the rim of the backboard. And down court come the St. Thomas team, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Pete Tien. St. Thomas ball. They lead by 3. All of the action in state championship basketball coming away over WATR Radio Waterbury's first station. The pass comes in over this side in the corner to Farrell. Shoots it up and good from the deep corner. Hearts trail by 5 again, 23-18. And the Hearts decide to call for a timeout. We'll take timeout for this match. Get that kid in there. Okay, Glenn. Allie?
Well, thus far, the St. Thomas Aquinas team has taken charge in the second period of action. Even though only 1 minute and 8 seconds have elapsed, St. Thomas came out burning, and of course the man burning was Josh Farrell, and he's no stranger to doing that. He's the man that St. Thomas looks for when they get in a little bit of trouble. That was quite evident when the Hearts got ahead by 3. Farrell came down court, took complete control of the situation, set up his teammates, went in for the basket. Now play resumes. Sacred Heart trailing by 5, 23-18.
Okay, with the ball now is Paul Yates. Pass over the far side corner to Calvin Glenn. He shoots up a long one. No good. The rebound is picked up by St. Thomas. Quickly passed down court. Farrell with it. Shoots it up the outside. No good. Rebound picked up by Bauer. He turns. Shoots it up. No good. Rebound up and good by Miazga. Tremendously aggressive St. Thomas team. They now have opened up a 7-point lead. 25-18. Pass in the forecourt on the near side of the team. The Hearts are taking some really long shots from the outside, and that, of course, is backfired. Now in underneath, a pass to Henry Brown. He lays it up and in. That's the kind of a shot that the Hearts should be taking, trying to get that ball into their big men underneath for the layup, and at the same time try to draw fouls against Miazga, who is a terror underneath the boards. In the forecourt, Mazolik over the far side to Lachlan. Shoots it up, around, and out. Rebound by Miazga is up and in. 27-20. St. Thomas leads by 7 again. 5:45 left to go on the first half. Yates with the ball in the forecourt outside the foul circle. Over this side it comes to Tien. To Yates. Yates down the middle. Shoots it up on the fly. No good. The rebound underneath by Brown. Up and in. And the Hearts have got to do that, and they've got to do it consistently to get back into close contention in this ball game. And, of course, they've also got to stop the Saints when they come down court by getting those points. There's a shot in the outside missed by Mazolik. The rebound picked up by Rich Green. Green to Tien. Tien down over the middle quickly in the forecourt. Has the ball knocked out of his hand. Stolen. Pass down court is picked up by Farrell, and there's a foul called against Paul Yates. Farrell will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, and he very rarely misses. Farrell can kill you from all over the court with his steals, his fast breaks, his foul shooting, his outside shooting, and his feed off to his teammates. Great all-around ball player this young man is. We've watched him for 4 years, and he's been every bit as great as we say he is. Believe us, shot in the foul line is good. 28-22. Again, the Saints lead by 6. Farrell. He's going to get another. This will be his bonus try. 5:09 left to go on the first half. Second shot is up and no good. Unusual. A rebound is picked up by Pete Tien. Hearts trail by 6. Tien passes off to number 20, Craig Woods, who's in the ball game for the Hearts. Over this side it comes to Tien. To Woods outside the foul circle. Set, shoots it up, no good. The rebound underneath. Picked up by Miazga, and he loses it. Picked up by Henry Brown, and Brown is fouled by number 31, Satulik, who has just come into the ball game. And Satulik is a 6'5" junior. That is Satulik's first personal. Henry Brown will go to the free throw line for a pair. Henry Brown throws line drive shots from the free throw line. He's been doing it all season long, and Allie and I marvel when he makes a couple. Shot is up. Line drive. No good. Henry is only a junior. No, he'll be back for Sacred Heart next year along with Perry and Calvin Glenn. A good nucleus for Coach Eddie Generali. He's going to have to change his foul shooting situation. Second shot is missed again. Rebound is picked up by number 32, Sonny Solomon, for St. Thomas. Hearts are 3 out of 8 from the free throw line, and that's what hurt them in the last game when they lost to St. Thomas. They just could not make their foul shots. Satulik over the far side of Farrell, drives in, passes off underneath to Miazga. Miazga's fouled. Farrell always looking for his big man, Miazga, underneath. If he's open, he'll take the shot from 10 to 15 feet. If he's not, he'll look for his big man underneath. And usually Miazga's right there. And Miazga, when he starts pushing his body around, he'll either make the basket or draw the foul. Miazga's at the free throw line to take a pair. Shot is up and good. 8 points from Miazga. And again, the Saints go ahead now by 7. They have a chance to go ahead by 8. Perry comes back in the ball game. Craig Woods comes out for the Hearts. 4:33 left to go in the first half here at Central Connecticut State University Gymnasium. Jam-packed capacity house watching this. Second shot is missed. The rebound picked up by Pete Tien. So it's a 7-point lead as the Hearts come back down court, shooting at the basket to our right. Perry over the far side of Calvin Glenn in the corner, back out to Perry. Perry to Glenn in the corner, starts to drive in underneath, underhand, reverse shot up, missed, rebound, picked up by Miazga, passes off to Farrell. Farrell quickly in the forecourt over the far side, and he passes off, and it's deflected out of bounds. The Saints have a devastating fast break. They work that ball down court beautifully. Solomon passes into Miazga. Miazga shoots it up and no good. Rebound underneath, picked up by Solomon. He shoots it up, no good. Rebound up in the air, no good. Miazga's rebound is up, no good. Follow-up shot, no good. And Miazga is, let's see what the call is. Foul is against Rich Green. That is Richie's first. Miazga will go to the free throw line. I believe he was fouled before he took his last shot, so he'll go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's been a long time since the Hearts made a point up on that scoreboard, and they still have 22. And they're trailing by 7. Second shot from the foul line is missed. The rebound picked up by Ozzie Majel. Majel passes off, and Perry comes up with the ball in the forecourt over the far side. In the corner goes to Rich Green. Out to Perry. To Green. Green in the corner at the far side. Back out to Perry. Another long shot by Perry. Good. But that is not a good percentage shot. That shot, you throw it up and pray. It's not a good percentage shot. The Hearts have got to work that ball in for that good layup so they can cut this lead down. 29-24 in the forecourt over the far side. Solomon sets, shoots it up. No good. Rebound picked up by Henry Brown. Brown with the ball in the backcourt. Passes off to Tian. Tian in the forecourt over the far side to Anthony Perry. Perry in the corner to Rich Green. Green closely guarded by Solomon and Bauer. Had an idea about taking the shot. Passes out to Perry. Shoots it up. No good. The rebound up and picked up by Miazga. Miazga to Solomon. Solomon to Farrell. Farrell, a little fancy Dan dribbling behind his back, gets it in the forecourt outside the foul circle. Goes over the far side. Now he throws up a long one. Misses. Rebound by Hearts have got a 2-on-1. Anthony Perry to Tian, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Bauer. Hearts had a 2-on-1 going down court. But the hoop did not materialize on a fine defensive play by the Saints. 29-24 the score. Henry Brown coming out of the ball game. Dave Franks comes in for the Hearts. Hearts ball out of bounds. The pass comes into Green. Green to Tian. Tian's shot is short. Rebound is picked up on the near side by Rich Green. Green with the ball. Turns, shoots it up the side. No good. Rebound, batted around underneath. Still batted around. Picked up by Ozzie Majel. Passes off to Tian. Tian down the middle, shoots it up, and there's a foul. Tian did not expect that pass. He was a surprise boy when that ball came to him. Foul was committed by number 20, Lachlan, 24, and it's a 29-24 ball game. At the free throw line, Pete Tian is going to take a pair. Well, the Hearts have an opportunity here again at the free throw line with 2:41 left to go in the first half. Tian's first shot is up and cleanly through. 29-25, the Hearts are back to within 4. Pete Tian with his second try now. Sets, shoots it up, good again. 29-26, the Hearts are back to within 3. 2:40 left to go in the first half. With the ball is Josh Farrell. Getting it down over the middle in the forecourt on the near side to Sonny Solomon. Solomon to 31, Satulik. Satulik to Solomon. He sets, shoots it up, and good. Solomon has a nice touch, too. Again, it's a 5-point lead for the Saints. Down over the middle of the forecourt come the Hearts. Anthony Perry. Cross court over this side of Tian. Fakes, goes down the middle, shoots it up, and good. Nice shot by Petey Tian from about the foul line. 31-28. Hearts trail by 3 again. Down over the middle. Josh Farrell with the ball, the team playmaker. Great ball player. Deserves to be making it all for all state honors. Solomon over this side in the corner to Lachlan. Back to Solomon. All near midcourt now. It goes to Farrell. Farrell over the far side. In the corner to Lachlan. Back to Farrell at the far side. Now out to Satulik. Back to Farrell at the far side. Cross court over this side of Sonny Solomon. He loses control of the ball. And it rolls out of bounds. And let's see who they're going to be awarded. They're going to award it to the Hearts. Rich Green will take the ball out of bounds just about below our WATR broadcast booth site here at Central Connecticut State University gym. The pass comes into Perry. Perry in the forecourt over the far side with the ball. Flips off to Rich Green in the corner. Green closely got it. Passes off. The ball is deflected and picked up by the Hearts, but out of bounds play, and the Hearts lose a golden opportunity to cut that lead down. Now Aquinas will have a chance to add a couple more with 1:25 left to go in the first half. Farrell bring the ball down on the near side, setting up his teammates. Over this side it comes to Lachlan in the corner. Lachlan turns, shoots it up, good. Man, these kids from St. Thomas can really shoot the eyes out of the basket. 33-28 the score. In the forecourt, Tian with the ball on the near side. Passes off in the corner, Ozzie Majel. He turns, shoots it up, good. Nice shot by Ozzie Majel from 15 feet out at the side. Makes it 33-30. Hearts are hanging right in there with 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Now deep out in midcourt is Josh Farrell. And they may work the ball around for that last shot unless they get somebody open underneath with the easy layup. Solomon has it on the near side, deep out in midcourt. Over it goes to Farrell now. Farrell holding the ball high over his head. Looking around. 33 seconds left to go in the first half. They're very, very adept at handling that ball and running the clock. When they got a lead on you, you can rest assured they'll run that clock and hold on to that lead. Now, with the ball, Lachlan over to Miazga. Back to Lachlan. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Out in the midcourt, it goes to Solomon. Solomon deep out in his center court. Passes over the far side to Farrell. Farrell right out the center circle. Now starts the drive over the far side. Pivoting around. Passes off to Lachlan. He sets, shoots it up. No good. Rebound by the Hearts. 2 seconds. And a foul committed in the... Oh, let's see. No, there's no foul. A traveling violation. With 1 second, I don't believe the Hearts are going to have a chance to do anything with this ball here in the first half. But they are in the ball game as we get to intermission time. A long shot by Tien is no good. At the end of the first half, the score, St. Thomas Aquinas 33. Behind their own hoop, taking it out will be Masolik. Masolik passes in to Miazga. Miazga, and a barrel of people shoots it up. No good. The rebound is fought for, and a jump ball is called between Miazga and Henry Brown, who hung in there tenaciously on that ball in spite of the fact Miazga was shaking him off like a dog with a rag doll in his mouth. They'll jump at the St. Thomas free throw line. The tap is over this side, picked up by Farrell. Farrell with the ball, driving down the lane, lays it up, in and out, no good. The rebound picked up by the Hearts. Richie Green to Anthony Perry. Perry in the forecourt to Glenn, shoots it up in the deep corner, no good. Rebound, rolling loose, picked up by the... There's a long pass down court to Farrell, lays it up, and no good. A rebound up and in by Masolik. 35-32. Hearts trail by 3 again. Down over the middle of the forecourt, Anthony Perry with the ball, pivoting around inside the foul lane. Now pass over this side to Glenn. Glenn into Green. Green goes in with a layup. Good. He was fouled on the play. Miazga committed the foul. That's his second. As far as the Hearts are concerned, that's not enough. 35-34 the score. And at the free throw line, Rich Green has a chance to tie this ball game up. We're 5:49 left to go in the third quarter here at the Central Connecticut State University Gymnasium. All of the action coming away in state championship basketball over WATR, Waterbury's first station. This is our third state championship game in the last 2 days. Foul shooting, it's of the essence, folks. And if the Hearts start to connect from the free throw line, they're going to be tough the rest of this half. Shot in the foul line is up and off the side, no good. And that's it. That's the tale of this ball game. The difference in the ball game is the difference in the number of foul shots that St. Thomas Aquinas has converted. In the forecourt, Farrell driving all the way in, pass over the side of Bauer, set, shoots it up and good. 37-34. Hearts trail by 3 again. In the forecourt, the ball comes to Henry Brown over the far side of Perry. Perry has the ball knocked out of him. He's fouled by Masolik, I believe. Or is it Bauer? Foul is called against Bauer. That's only his first. And the second team foul for Aquinas. The Hearts will take the ball out of bounds to the far side. Bascom's in to Perry, and Perry has the ball knocked out of his hands out of bounds by Bauer. It'll still be the Hearts ball out of bounds at the far side in their forecourt. Rich Green takes it out. Closely got out by Masolik. Passes into Brown, and Brown, let's see, is a 5-second violation. So the Hearts lose the ball. They got to get it in before 5 seconds elapses. And now the Hearts are faced with a possible 5-point deficit here in the third quarter. In the forecourt, Farrell to Lachlan. In the corner, Lachlan. Closely got it by Henry Brown. Dribbling around. Passes cross court to Bauer. Bauer holding the ball high over his head outside the foul circle. Passes off underneath the ball. Picked up by Farrell. Turns, shoots up with a fly. Good. And it's a 5-point deficit in the Hearts. So another very costly turnover for the Hearts. They trail by 5. Farrell with the ball. In the forecourt, Farrell closely got it. Passes off to Miazga. Lays it up. No good. A rebound underneath. Picked up by the Hearts. Calvin Glenn. Anthony Perry. Down over the middle he comes. In the forecourt. Stops outside the foul circle. Closely got it by Bauer. Looks around. Pass over the far side to Tien. Tian holding the ball. Closely got it by Farrell. Pass off to Glenn. Glenn to Rich Green outside the foul circle. Green looks around. Now starts the drive, and he is fouled by Farrell. That is Farrell's second. And the third team foul for the Saints. Again, not a shooting foul. Dave Franks coming into the ball game, relieving Henry Brown. 39-34 the score. In case you just joined us, the Hearts trail by 5. Hearts taking the ball out of bounds to the far side. Pass comes in over this side to Anthony Perry. Closely got it by Bauer. Driven in the forecourt. Pass off to Calvin Glenn on the near side. Glenn, a bounce pass. It's knocked out of bounds by Bauer. It'll still be the Hearts ball out of bounds in the forecourt corner on the near side. Rich Green taking it out. Hearts set up their offensive pattern. The pass comes into Tian. Tian closely got it being double teamed. I'll pass it back out to Green. He goes up with a jump shot up and no good. Rebound is picked up by Kurt Bauer. Bauer to Farrell. Farrell quickly down over the middle of the forecourt. Outside the foul circle. Passes over this side in the corner to Lachlan driving the baseline. Lays it up and good. 41-34. Hearts trail by 7 again. And the Hearts decide to call for a timeout. With time again here.
And you look at the shots, and I think it tells the story. St. Thomas Aquinas has taken 13 shots in this period already. Sacred Heart has taken 4. St. Thomas is very aggressive. They want this game more than Sacred Heart at this particular point in the ball game. You give a team 9 free shots from the floor, they're going to beat you. I don't care what you're doing. And that's what's happened thus far in the third quarter. St. Thomas just more aggressive.
All right, on a give and go, Richie Green lays it up, and he is called on a charge. That is Richie Green's third personal foul. Okay, Aquinas ball. Pass comes into Lachlan. In the backcourt, it comes to Farrell. Farrell with it. Gets it down over the middle. Closely got it by Perry in the forecourt on the near side. Pivoting around, reverses, goes over the far side, passes off in the corner, off the fingertips of Lachlan out of bounds. St. Thomas comes up with one of their rare turnovers, and I do mean rare. They don't turn over that much. 41-34 the score. Hearts trail by 7. Hearts have got to start putting something together very quickly here, because this St. Thomas team, when they got a 3, 4, or 5 point lead, Perry of the ball shoots up in the corner. No good to rebound over the far side. Picked up by Calvin Glenn. He turns, shoots it up. Good. 41-36. Now the Hearts are not full court pressing. They go back down court. They leave just Anthony Perry watching the ball handler, who is Farrell. He passes off to Kurt Bauer. Bauer on the midcourt looking around. Pass over the far side to Farrell. Farrell with the ball high over his head looking around. Pivoting around, starts to drive, throws up a jump shot on the fly. No good. The rebound underneath picked up by Dave Franks for the Hearts. Franks to Perry. Perry in the forecourt. Over the far side, it goes to Rich Green. Pivoting around, goes in, comes back out again. And there's a foul call underneath against Miazga. And that is the third on him. Now the Hearts have got to get another one on Miazga very quickly. And the Hearts stand a chance in this ball game of at least getting back into a real tight contention. Time call by St. Thomas with timeout.
As far as action away from him, he's just invaluable to a team. Play resumed. Sacred Hearts ball. Here's Al Vestro.
Okay, Anthony Perry shot in the deep corner. No good. The rebound picked up by Lambus Aquinas. Long pass down court to Farrell. Farrell shoots it up in the far side. Swish. What a clutch ball player that fellow is. Man. 43-36. Again, a 7-point lead for the Saints, just when it looks like the Hearts are going to do something. Sure enough, here comes Farrell. A pass into Calvin Glenn. Shoots it up, and good. He was fouled on the play. And the foul was committed by Lachlan. No, it looks like Masolik. That is 3 on Masolik. 43-38. Calvin Glenn will go to the free throw line and see if he can make it a 3-point play and bring the Hearts back to within 4. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Shot is up and off the side. The Hearts still missing their foul shots, and that has hurt them tremendously. St. Thomas with the ball now. Farrell. Farrell, the team playmaker for the Saints, pass over the side in the corner to Bauer, shoots it up, and no good. The rebound picked up by the Hearts. Rich Green to Pete Tien. Tien in the forecourt on the near side. Fakes, passes over the side of Glenn. Underneath it goes to Rich Green, and he loses the ball. Picked up by Brown. Shoots it up good. 43-40. The Hearts are back knocking on the door again. Let's see if they can do something now. They trail by 3. A minute 25 left to go in the third quarter. Farrell with the ball. He's usually the clutch man whenever they get down to within 3. He comes through with a big hoop himself. In the corner, Farrell looking around. Pass off to Miazga. Back to Lachlan. Shoots it up, and he's called traveling. A big break for the Hearts. He was called traveling before he took the shot, and he had made the hoop, but it will not count. Let's see. The 1-1 situation is in effect for Sacred Heart. The Hearts only have committed 2 personal fouls in this second half, and that is another key factor in this second half. If the Hearts can, I think the Hearts, if they can start to drive against Miazga underneath, get one of their big men to drive against him, see if he can draw Miazga into picking up his 4th personal foul, could possibly turn this ball game right around. Tien comes out of the ball game. Yates comes in for the Hearts. Yates passes off to Perry. Perry brings the ball down over the middle on the near side. Passes off to Calvin Glenn in the corner. Back out it goes to Perry. Shoots up a long one. Good! From way outside, Anthony Perry brings the Hearts back to within 1. 43-42, 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Farrell looking at the clock. Man, is he a cool cucumber out there. Starts the drive, down the lane, shoots it up, no good. Rebound by the Hearts. And a foul call underneath against Farrell. That's his 3rd. Could be the turning point of the ball game, folks. Could be. Hearts are going to go to the free throw line for a 1-1. Richie Green is going to be at the free throw line to take the 1-1. And again, how important that foul shooting is. Green for the first one. Shoots it up and misses the rebound. Picked up by Lachlan. Lachlan in the backcourt to Farrell. 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. My goodness, how many times the Hearts have gone to that free throw line. How many times they've had a chance to go ahead in this ball game. And they've missed. On their midcourt, Solomon back in the ball game for St. Thomas. Pass off to Farrell. Over the far side, it goes to Mazolik. Mazolik deep on the midcourt, 16 seconds. Now, Miazga deep on the midcourt over this side to Solomon. Out to Mazolik. Mazolik to Farrell. Down the middle lane. Shoots it up and good. There he goes again. 3 seconds. The stolen pass and the ball stolen by the Hearts. And there's the buzzer ending the third quarter. And again, we are down by 3. By we, I mean Sacred Heart. Going into the 4th and final quarter, the Hearts get to within 1. They can't seem to get the lead. They've been behind throughout this entire ball game. No, except for the opening seconds of play. 45-42. Here's
the ball season in the state of Connecticut. Sacred Heart battling a very game St. Thomas team, a 2-time defending state champion St. Thomas team. The Hearts trail by 3, 45-42, going into this final 8 minutes. Sacred Heart 4 out of 12 from the foul line. In that quarter, Sacred Heart made good on 6 of 11 shots. St. Thomas Aquinas got off 18 shots from the floor. Fourth quarter starts. St. Thomas controls the tip. Here's Al Vestro.
Okay, Farrell over the side in the corner to Mazolik in the forecourt. Mazolik looking around, passes off to Lachlan, set, shoots it up and good. St. Thomas by 5, 47-42. Hearts come down court with the ball. Anthony Perry gets it in the forecourt, closely got it by Farrell. Outside the foul circle, looking around. Over the near side, pass off in the corner to Glenn. Glenn passes back out to Perry. Perry pivoting around, turns, pass over the far side to Tien. He goes in, lays it up, and good. Pete Tien with a fine move and a fine fake. Got the ball in for the layup. Hearts trail by 3 again, 47-44. 7:15 left to go on the ball game. Farrell with the ball in the forecourt, directing his teammates, pivoting around over the far side, going into the corner, shoots a long one, good. He's amazing. 15 points for Josh Farrell. Boy, whenever the chips are down, whenever the Hearts get close, look for Josh Farrell to come through with a big hoop. Pass into it, deflected, stolen by Mazulik. Mazulik to Farrell, driving all the way in, lays it up, and good again. And the Hearts trail by 7. Time call is a wet spot on the floor. Oh, no, wait a minute, Farrell. Farrell may have turned his ankle on that play. Farrell limping off the floor on the far side. He's a great ball player, and he's hurt the Hearts. We certainly don't want to see him get hurt that way. If the Hearts win, I know they want to win with Farrell in the ball game, unless, of course, he fouls out, and that's a horse of a different color. Farrell walking rather gingerly on that ankle, but he's a great kid, this young man. He'll play the rest of the ball game unless he's fouled out. Alvin Glenn comes out of the ball game for Sacred Heart. Ozzie Majel comes in. Hearts trail by 7. They've got to start making a move quick. There's only 6:43 left to go in this ball game, and this St. Thomas team, they could run 2 or 3 minutes off that clock just like that. In the forecourt, Perry over the far side of Tien, set, shoots it up, good. 51-46. Pete Tien has 10 points in the Lights ball game. Hearts trail by 5 again. 51-46, 6:23 left to go in the ball game. Farrell with the ball down over the middle of the forecourt over the side of Solomon. Set, shoots it up, good. Boy, it's like trying to beat your head against the wall somehow or other to try to get ahead of these guys. Long shot on the outside by Perry is missed. Rebound is picked up by St. Thomas. Lead pass to Farrell. Down court it comes to Lachlan. Goes in, shoots up. Fine defensive play by Perry. And he is called on a foul. Perry made a block, but the officials claim that he knocked Lachlan down. That is Perry's first personal foul, third team foul, but Lachlan will go to the free throw line for a pair, and the Hearts trailing by 7 are staring in the face of a 9-point deficit right now. 5:59 left to go in this ball game. Lachlan at the free throw line, shoots it up, and good. Whereas the Hearts have been missing theirs, the same old story. St. Thomas has been making theirs. Lachlan at the free throw line to see if he can give his team a 9-point lead, and he does. Now Lachlan comes out of the ball game, and Satulik comes in. Actually, Lachlan is only 6. He's 6'1". Satulik is 6'5". So actually, they got an even bigger team out there now, St. Thomas. Over the far side of the ball, Tien to Perry. Perry pass off to Green, goes in underneath, plays it up. Shot is blocked, and a scramble for it, and a jump ball call. Going to be a jump ball between Sonny Solomon of St. Thomas and Ozzie Majel of Sacred Heart. The tap is picked up by Henry Brown, and the ball is kicked out of bounds by St. Thomas. 55-46. Aquinas leads by 9. 5:42 left to go in the ball game. Well, let's see what the call is. Traveling violation call against the Hearts, and they could ill afford to come up with a turnover right now. St. Thomas pass into Satulik. Farrell with the ball. Holding it, had a half a mind to throw a full court pass, but he decides to bring it down himself now. Pass over this side in the corner. Solomon to Maska, lays it up and in. And right now, that may be the beginning of the end for Sacred Heart. They trail by 11, 57-46. And St. Thomas is getting closer and closer to their third state championship. Time call here.
Indeed they are, Glenn. Things do not look very good for Sacred Heart right now. I'll tell you, when you're down 3 points to the St. Thomas team, things do not look very good for you. They are so tough, especially when they have a lead. Hearts are going to need some kind of miracle right here to get back into this ball game under this playing St. Thomas Aquinas with a lead. Aquinas is just doubly tough. Josh Farrell has done it all for Aquinas tonight. Carl Miazga, again, an unusually tough game underneath the boards. He's killed the Hearts underneath there with those easy shots. And I'll tell you, win or lose, I'm kind of glad this is the last time I'm going to be seeing Josh Farrell and Carl Miazga playing against our Waterbury teams. They're such good ball players, take nothing away from them. But when you have to play against players of this caliber year after year after year, as it's been right now with these two, I'll be happy to see them go. Play resumes, Sacred Hearts ball. Here's Al Vestro.
Okay, Ali. Hearts have the ball on their side. Calvin Glenn shoots up a high archer, misses a rebound, front four, and a foul called against Anthony Perry. I can't believe it. Perry had his hands on the ball, battling for possession with Miazga, and they call a foul on Perry. Well, St. Thomas, not a shooting foul. The ball is taken out of bounds by the Saints. Farrell with the ball, as Ali said, we'll be glad to see Farrell graduate together with Miazga. For 4 years, this man has knocked our Waterbury teams out of state tournament play for 4 years in a row. And with his side in the corner, Mazolik with the ball. Now they'll try to run the clock out. 4:49 left to go in the ball game. Ball's deflected out of bounds at the far side by Rich Green. An 11-point lead in this St. Thomas team. They know how to stretch an 11-point lead. They're experts at running the clock. Solomon comes out of the ball game. Bauer comes in. Well, the pass comes in now. Bauer has it over the far side. Starts the drive pass. The pass deflected. Picked up by St. Thomas. Hearts trying desperately to steal the ball. Mazolik, or rather Farrell with it, is fouled from behind by Paul Yates. That's the 4th team foul. The 1-and-1 is not in effect yet. That is a 5th team foul. Correction. So to foul Farrell with a 1-and-1 situation is just like saying, well, here's St. Thomas, here's another couple of points. First shot is up and good. 58-46. 4.5 minutes left to go, and St. Thomas Aquinas well on their way to their 3rd state championship. Second shot is good. 19 points for Josh Farrell. The Hearts, as if things aren't bad enough, throw the ball away in the backcourt. Well, the one consolation the Hearts have is that they have a good possibility of being back here next year with Henry Brown, Anthony Perry, Calvin Glenn, Ozzie Magel, and Dave Franks. And if they do get in against Aquinas, they won't be facing Miazga and Farrell. Speaking of Farrell, out in the midcourt, he and Bauer having a ball out there, moving the ball around, running the clock out. In it comes to Miazga, and there's a foul call. Foul is called against Calvin Glenn. Miazga will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 59-46 the score, in case you just joined us. This afternoon, Terryville won the Class S state championship, defeating Chappaq in a ball game which Ali broadcast from start to finish, and I must say he certainly did an excellent job. With a whole group of ball players he hadn't seen at all once this year. At the free throw line, Miazga's first shot is good. 14-point lead by Aquinas, 60-46. 15-point lead, 61-46 as Miazga converts again from the free throw line. The Hearts are going to have to come down court and try to get that shot off in a hurry. They can't afford to run that ball around. A long shot by Perry is up and missed. Rebound is picked up by Miazga to Farrell. Farrell in the forecourt to Bauer. He shoots it up and in and out. Rebound picked up by Brown, and a foul call against Miazga, I believe. Too little, too late. No, it's not against Miazga. It's Satulik. Hearts could use about 4 3-point plays in a row. And even then, they'd still be behind. Henry Brown at the free throw line to take a 1-and-1. Shot is up and good. 61-47. 3:51 left to go in the ball game. Second shot by Brown is missed. The rebound is tapped out, picked up by Bauer. To Farrell. Farrell closely got it by Yates. How many of the Hearts missed from the free throw line, Allie?
5 out of 14.
Hearts are made 5 out of 14. Miazga shot missed in the forecourt. Rebound picked up by Rich Green. Pass down court, intercepted by St. Thomas. Farrell with the ball, gets it down over the middle in the forecourt. Still driving, goes all the way in, lays up. Shot is blocked in the air by Brown, but the loose ball is picked up by St. Thomas. No question about it. The Aquinas team is not to be denied. Drive-in layup shot is missed. Rebound picked up by Green. Green to Perry, gets it down over the middle in the forecourt. Passes off over this side, and there's a kick of the ball by Farrell. Still be Sacred Heart's ball. Satulik comes out of the ball game, and Masolik comes back in for St. Thomas. 61-47, 15-point lead for St. Thomas. That's almost like saying they lead by 1,000,000. Pass down court, stolen by Satulik. Farrell with the ball now, gets it down over the middle of the forecourt on the near side, passes off to Masolik, and he falls down. And now a foul call against the Hearts. Perry. 2 minutes and 46 seconds of agony left in this ball game, folks. It's amazing. 2 years in a row, Waterbury's had 4 teams in the finals, and not one of the 4 teams has been fortunate enough to bring home a state championship. Not that they haven't tried. To give credit to these kids, they certainly have tried, and they've certainly brought a lot of glory to Waterbury. I think it's something to be quite proud of, just having teams in the finals. And we would like to thank all of our sponsors. Shot from the foul line is missed. First foul shot is made. The second is missed. These fine folks have been with us year after year, all season long. Have been bringing all you Waterburyans the best in high school basketball. Rich Green has the ball knocked out of his hands. A scramble for it, and there'll be a jump ball. We are certainly very, very grateful to all of our sponsors. Colonial Bank, Cardella, Schmitz and Seraphine, Sal's. The tap is picked up by Green, shoots it up, misses. Rebound, goes back out to Perry. He shoots it up. It's good, and he was fouled on the play. Well, the Hearts now will try very hard to make that score look a little more respectable. But they still trail by 13, and that is a lot of points. Ordinarily, maybe not against any other ordinary team, but against St. Thomas Aquinas, that deficit looks almost insurmountable. Time called by St. Thomas. Here's Glenn.
As they used to say in Brooklyn, wait till next year. I think the Hearts might have a good shot at it next year with the team they have coming back. At the foul line, Anthony Perry set for his foul shot. It's up and it's good. A 3-point play for Anthony Perry. St. Thomas Aquinas goes on the offensive now. Bringing the ball down court. It's Bauer. Bauer has the ball stolen by Anthony Perry. Drives in, lays it up, around and good.
Thank you, Allie. Maybe you ought to do the rest of the ball game. 62 to 52. Pass into Farrell. Farrell with the ball in the backcourt. Closely got to the Hearts of full court, pressing all over the place now. In the forecourt, it goes to Miazga over the far side of Lachlan. And now St. Thomas will use the four-corner spread out there and run that clock. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. They lead by 10, 62 to 52. Pass off to Lachlan out in the midcourt. Over this side, it comes to Farrell. Deep on the midcourt. Over the side in the corner to Mazolik. Mazolik with the ball in the forecourt corner on the near side to Lachlan out in the midcourt. Right out near the center circle is Farrell with it. Pass is deflected and stolen by the Hearts with the ball. Paul Yates drives in, shoots it up on the fly. Short rebound underneath. Fought for and a jump ball or a foul call. Foul is called against Henry Brown. (62-52). Say one thing to the Hearts' credit. They're scrapping right in there, right to the bitter end. Yates comes out of the ball game. Pete Tien comes in. The Hearts will lose Tien and Green and Yates of their starters from this year's ball club. Also, Danny DuPont, who was a reserve at the foul line. Shot is up and good by Lachlan. How many have they made from the foul line, Allie? 15 from the free throw line. The Hearts have made what? 5 from the free throw line? 6. Well, there is the difference in the ball game. Second shot is good. 64 to 52 the score. Pete Tien down over the middle of the forecourt with the ball over this side. It comes to Perry. Perry, closely got it by Bauer. Turns, shoots it up on the fly. No good. Rebound underneath, fought for, scramble for it. And the ball is picked up by Tien. He turns, shoots it up good. The Hearts call for a timeout with 1:14 left to go. And the Hearts are trying very hard to get this final score a little more respectable. Glenn? This is Al. Allie, what did I just hear the PA system announce?
I think he announced that one of the Sacred Heart cheerleaders, the captain, Miss DiRienzo, was named Cheerleader of the Year. That's a very nice honor in the M Division. The Sacred Heart cheerleaders are congratulating her. How about the St. Thomas basketball team is going to be the team of the year, however, in Class M.
Oh, they're a great little ball club, no question about it. In the backcourt, Hearts pressing all over the place now, trying to steal. The ball is deflected out of bounds the far side, and a foul is called against the Hearts. Of course, the Hearts have no alternative but to foul. But you see, ordinarily, if you foul against a team that can't make foul shots, or you got somebody who's a poor foul shooter, you stand a chance. With a minute and a half left to go. There's only 1:09 left to go in this ball game, but you foul this St. Thomas team, and especially Josh Farrell. As I said before, that's almost like saying, here's St. Thomas, here's 2 more points to add to your totals. Off the foul line by Farrell is good. Has he missed any? I think he's missed 1 today, Allie. And Farrell has hit the 20-point mark. We take nothing away from Josh Farrell. He is a great little ball player. Second shot is good. 66-54. St. Thomas going to be the state champions in the M Division for 3 times in a row. Traveling violation call against the Hearts. Tien comes out of the ball game. Yates comes in. A pass comes into Farrell. He's going to drive all the way in and lays it up and good. 68-54. Forecourt. Shot by Perry is good. 68-56 with 49 seconds left to go. Hearts call for a timeout. Here again is Glenn. eyes and my... Okay, Glenn. .49 seconds left to go in this ball game. There's no question about the outcome, just the final score. Pass in the far side of Bauer, and Bauer is fouled by somebody. Oh, by Yates. Or is it Craig Woods? Woods, I believe. So there's going to be considerable fouling. The Hearts hoping that St. Thomas misses at the free throw line, and they have a chance at picking up a couple of more buckets before the ball game is over and goes into the history books as another St. Thomas, their third consecutive state championship in a row. From the foul line, Kurt Bauer makes it good. He's only a sophomore, this young man. He'll be back for them next year. But, of course, when they lose Josh Farrell and they lose Carl Miazga, they're losing the heart of this ball club. Cheering you here in the background as the players coming out of the ball game for St. Thomas, with the subs coming in to replace them. Second shot is missed. The rebound picked up by Brown. Brown to Woods, gets it in the forecourt, shoots it up on the fly, and no good. There's a charge foul call against Sacred Heart. Charge foul call against Woods. Aquinas ball out of bounds in the backcourt. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Pass comes into Bauer. Bauer in the forecourt to Farrell. Farrell passes off underneath to Marcy, and he is fouled. Coach Bill Cardarella keeping Josh Farrell in the ball game. He's keeping Miazga in the ball game too. At the free throw line, Marcy will take a pair. He might wait until the last few seconds to take Farrell out, and he'll get a tremendous ovation, no question about that. Shot from the foul line is good by Marcy. In the last ball game, the Hearts lost to St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas made 23 out of 26 from the free throw line. Second shot is good again. 71-56 the score. In the forecourt, Perry with the ball, driving all the way in, lays it up, and no good. A foul is called against Marcy, I believe. Farrell comes out of the ball game, and he gets a standing ovation from the St. Thomas Aquinas fan. He has played his last ball game. Miazga comes out, and he has played his last ball game for St. Thomas. And I think possibly the Sacred Heart fans might want to give them a standing ovation too, in the sense that they won't have to look at them next year. Shot in the foul line is missed by Sacred Heart. Anthony Perry misses the first of his two shots. He'll get another. 71-56 the score. Hearts beat St. Thomas at Waterbury by a 1-point margin. Second shot is good. Then they got beat in a return game by 8, but the score of that ball game does not indicate the closeness of that ball game. Mazolik comes out of the ball game. He's also a senior, and he's played his last ball game for St. Thomas. Mazolik, Marcy, Farrell, and Miazga are all seniors for St. Thomas. Traveling violation call against St. Thomas. With 22 seconds left to go. 71-57 the score. This, of course, is WATR's final broadcast of the 1982-83 basketball season. Danny Dupont in, shoots it up, misses from the side. Loose ball is picked up by Marzi, and he is fouled by Brown. It's been a wonderful season, folks. I want to say this in retrospect. We look back over the past season, and we have certainly had some tremendously exciting ball games. 1-point ball games, 2-point ball games. The Hearts at one span lost. They lost. Capobianco's come into the ball game, replacing Henry Brown for Sacred Heart. The Hearts lost 4 ball games by a grand total of only 5 points. 3 1-point ball games, 1 2-point ball game. Shot in the foul line by Marzi is good. And we have had some, well, we started off the season with a triple overtime up at the Kennedy Gym and the Jamboree. That certainly catapulted us into a great season. Shot in the foul line is good again. 73-57. And now let's see his timeout call as some debris is thrown out on the floor from the St. Thomas side of the field, by the way. 13 seconds left to play in the game. St. Thomas Aquinas, 3 years in a row, Class M state champions. Craig Woods, long shot on the far side, missed. Rebound picked up by St. Thomas, and Solomon is fouled. 6 seconds left to go. Well, the good Lord willing, WATR sports crew will be with you again in December of this year. But it's a long way off. And right now, as a fellow says, we need it bad. And I do mean we need some sunshine, the old palm trees, sandy beaches. Solomon at the foul line shoots it up and misses. How come he missed that shot? I can't believe he missed the shot. Shot from the outside is missed by Sacred Heart as the final buzzer goes off. And St. Thomas Aquinas wins 73-57. Allie is working on the scoring totals. And while Allie is doing that, I would like once again to run down the names of the fine sponsors who have sponsored over 50 play-by-play broadcasts on WATR throughout the past season. And it's been our pleasure to work for these fine people. Colonial Bank, Schmitz and Kraft.
St. Thomas was 23 of 31. Tonight they're 23 of 32. Sacred Heart in the last game was 7 of 18 from the line. Tonight they were 7 of 18 from the line. So almost a repeat performance, only St. Thomas won by a little bit more. And here's the way the Saints did it. Leading the way, Josh Farrell. What a phenomenal performer this fellow is. 23 points. He was followed by Chris Laughlin with 16, Carl Miazga 12, Andy Misalek 11, Sonny Solomon and Jim Marzi 4 points apiece, and Kurt Bauer had 3. For Sacred Heart, Anthony Perry, playing his last game as a junior, scored 16 points. He was followed by Calvin Glenn with 13. Pete Tian's last game for Sacred Heart in his career, 12 points. Henry Brown and Rich Green, 7 points apiece. Rich Green's last game for Sacred Heart. And Ossie Majel had 2. Scoring by periods, St. Thomas outscored Sacred Heart 19-18 in the first quarter, 14-12 in the second period. It was 33-30 at halftime. In the third quarter, both teams battled evenly, scoring 12 points apiece. We had a close ball game going into the fourth and final period, 45-42. However, in that period, St. Thomas hit for 28 points to 14 for Sacred Heart, and St. Thomas wins it by a 17-point margin, 73-56 over Sacred Heart.
Okay, Allie, and that winds up Another season for the WATR sports crew. Again, it's been a pleasure to have worked with people like Rick O'Connor, Mark Bresson, Glenn Colligan, Gordy Woods, and we want to thank Gordy for that excellent coverage he gave the WATR sports crew when he acted as our roving reporter all throughout the state tournament. We certainly appreciate Gordy's cooperation. And of course, from my right hand, my left hand, and many times during the season, my voice, #1 son, Ali Vestro. Ali, it's been a pleasure working with you all season long. I hope the good Lord spares us so we can work together in the future.
Thank you, A.V. Well, it's been a great year of basketball. We had some great teams this year. We have nothing to be ashamed of, certainly in the city of Waterbury. Some fine performances. 2 teams again in the finals of state tournament competition. They just met some better teams. St. Thomas Aquinas is a phenomenal basketball team. They've proved it 3 years in a row. They deserve to win the title. Tough break last night for the Wilby Wildcats. They just caught an off shooting night. They just did everything they could, but they couldn't get it all together. And it was one of those things. Warren Harding, again, a phenomenal basketball team. 28 wins in a row, I think speaks well of the Warren Harding team. Well, that's it for another year, but we're looking forward to next year already because we know we've got a great team coming back with Sacred Heart. The Holy Cross Crusaders have some tremendous talent coming back. And as usual, Crosby and Wilby will be right in there. Caner Tech also has their whole team back. So it looks like another good year for Waterbury basketball next year. I'm looking forward to it already. It certainly has made the winter season go by very quickly for us. And of course, look forward to a little vacation right now, but we will be back again next year to broadcast these high school basketball games. We look forward to it. We enjoy doing it. Unfortunately, we end on a little bit of a bad note here, but I'm optimistic. Things look bright in the city of Waterbury for basketball.
Okay, thank you very much, Ali. And that's about it from Central Connecticut State University Gym. This is Al Vestro, wishing you all a very pleasant good night, returning now to our WATR studios, and your musical host for the evening, Mark Bresson. Good night.